Hey Taurus, welcome to Zarious Tarot. My name is Drea. If this is your first time visiting my channel, then welcome. If it is not, then hey, how you doing? Welcome back. I am doing a mid-May reading, general reading. If love shows up, then love shows up. If not, then it's not there. Doesn't mean it's not there, but it's just not in this reading. Do remember this is a general reading, so it will not resonate with everybody, so it may not apply to everyone. But if this does apply to you, that's great. And if it doesn't, if this is not your story, please do not try to make it fit. So if you like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. And if you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. So let's see what's happening for, oh, okay. So the first one out. Taurus. All right. So in your, you've got two major arcana in your actual reading, and in your overall energy, you've got 1, 2, 3. You've got 3 major arcana in your overall energy. So your overall energy in this respect is probably going to be stronger than the actual reading, although it seems to be going hand in hand from what I can see. What I will say, Taurus, is don't leave a relationship or a situation because I think you got the wrong idea. For some of you, I think you've got the wrong idea. You've been something as you've been deceived in some way. But I'm not sure if it's intentional. I don't think it is intentional. But anyway, let's just start, because that's what I've just felt to say. Okay, so we've got the 9 of Wands, the 6 of Swords, the Hanged Man, the 3 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, the 7 of Wands, the Sun, the 7 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups. The overall energy is the Fool, the 9 of Swords, the Hierophant, the Devil, and the 5 of Pentacles. So what I will say, Taurus, is that you've fought a battle, you've been through a lot, and you're leaving. And this is something you have to do. But you're hesitant. Because there's something else that you want. Although you have a lot already, I feel this, as I said before, I feel this is to do with a relationship. And although you have a lot already, you're still feeling defensive, perhaps, about something. And I think that this is the deception. So maybe some of you guys are in a situation where you're wondering if you should go into this relationship, maybe commit even more. Although the 2 of Swords isn't here, I'm feeling like it's a 2 of Swords moment. You're in two minds. You don't know whether you should stay or go. You can see the advantages of the situation and you can see the negatives of the situation. So you could see something from a different perspective here as well with the Hanged Man. And you could decide that you're going to move forward with your contentment, because you have the Sun card here. For others of you, if you're thinking about leaving a relationship, some of you have to leave, but others of you, if you're thinking about leaving a relationship, I think you should take another look. Take that leap of faith to deepen your relationship. There could be some deception, but it might not be intentional. It may not be intentional. And for others of you, there could be a deception where you feel, sorry, there could be negative, it could be negative thoughts and negative thinking. That's what I wanted to say before. It could be some form of negative thinking as well that puts you in a situation where you feel you need to leave this emotional situation. And I think for some of you, that's not the right thing to do. I think for some of you, you need to stick with it. You're worried about taking this leap of faith, but stick with it. Because it's going to work out in your favour. Most definitely. But you're supposed to expect it. You're supposed to believe. All right, let's clarify. Let's see what the other deck has to say. You're supposed to believe it. If you believe it, if you believe you deserve it, the universe will serve it. That's what I was trying to remember. If you believe you deserve it, the universe will serve it. Taurus. So we have the Knight of Cups. Others of you moving away allows you to see something. So some of you might move away, but then come back to a situation. It allows you to see something from a different perspective. You got the happiest card in the deck anyway, in your actual reading. Look, see, we've got the Ace of Pentacles, the mini sun card, and we have the Seven of Pentacles again, a repeating card. With the Hanged Man. So you definitely see something from a different perspective and wanting to invest. Moving away from a situation. So for some of you, well, as I said, this is an emotional situation. For some of you, this is love. You've got the Knight of Cups and you've got the King of Cups. So it could be dealing with a water sign. Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Could be a Leo. Could be a Virgo. Could be a Capricorn. Could be a Taurus. Or it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be air sign. There's the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so you're going to give. You're going to give. For some of you, you're going to walk away from this situation. For some of you, you are. For some of you, I don't think that's the right thing to do. But some of you, you are going to walk away from the situation. You're going to have the Hanged Man. I know. We have the Hanged Man again. Look, the Hierophant's here now, clarifying. So you're not sure about deepening your connection, deepening your relationship. Look at this. The Hanged Man is clarifying the Seven of Pentacles. And we have the Seven of Pentacles clarifying the Hanged Man. Now, if that is not a synchronicity, I don't know what is. So here, I think definitely, you guys, there is a situation where you change your outlook. And you invest. Or you want to invest. Or there is a delay with your investment. For some of you, there is a delay with your investment. Because it could be a delay. Others of you, it could be a different perspective, a different way of investing, different perspective. But it's amazing that these two cards are clarifying. It's the same message. It's essentially the same message, which is really interesting. And then we have the Empress. So as I said, some of you are going to leave the situation, but I don't think you should. Some of you may leave it, and it could be beneficial for you because you're moving into something else. You're moving from one relationship to another. If this is a relationship, it is definitely an emotional situation, so it could be family. And you have the Sun with a cautious energy. So there's definitely something here for you guys. There's definitely a situation where some of you are moving from one situation to another. From one relationship to another, perhaps. Or you're moving from being single to being in a couple. Because you have your Fool. You have the Hierophant here. Okay, so let's go through anyway. So we have the Knight of Cups with the Nine of Wands. So could have fought some battles to do with love. Could have fought some battles to do with an offer. Could have been through, you could have offered somebody and you're deciding to move away now to another situation where is more abundant, where you can invest and actually reap. Well, wait for your wait for your ships to come in. Look at that. And we've got the King of Cups. So it is to do with love. I think it's waiting for your love to come in. You made an offer and you're waiting for it to come in. You decide to deepen your relationship. You're feeling defensive about maybe, or apprehensive about deepening your relationship. But look at that. And then you have the Page of Wands and the Sun, where you're cautiously going towards your happiness. So again, you could be waiting. Because I'm just thinking about this Seven of Pentacles and this Hangman energy. There's similar energies in terms of waiting. They're not similar energies in terms of another meaning, where the Hanged Man could be enlightenment, where you could be looking at things from a different perspective. And you could invest. Or decide to invest. And I think that a lot of you are going to decide to invest. I mean, we've got the Hierophant. And the Hierophant is definitely is Taurus. Is you showing up in your reading. So for sure, I think it is a deepening of your relationship. You could be dealing with a water sign. We've got water here. Also, you could be dealing with a Libra or a Taurus again. We've got the Empress, who's Venus. Yeah, interesting reading, Taurus. Interesting. Some of you are going to go. Some of you are going to go and it's going to work out for you. Some of you, because you're going to take this leap of faith. And maybe some of you, just as you leave, it changes. Because I feel like this, although we have the Eight of Cups here, which is leaving an emotional situation behind. For some of you, and it's your outcome. I just feel like it doesn't end there. You know? I feel like it doesn't end there. Because you have the Fool. So you have a leap of faith. Somewhere along the line, you take a leap of faith, Taurus. And to have these two cards with the same message, or they could mean, one could mean investment and one could mean waiting, because there's a lot of waiting at the beginning. And then there's action down here. Interesting, really interesting. I think that you will know what decision is best for you. Because with the Six of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, this is where you decide to give. You decide to invest. Because you have it. So you decide to give a gift to someone. Give something to someone. And I think it's deepening of your relationship, to be honest. Or the solidification, like a proposal. Maybe should I, shouldn't I? Should I, shouldn't I? But I think the reasons why you think about leaving this relationship is not the right reasons. I think there was you've got the wrong idea about something. I think you got the wrong idea about something. I think a change of perspective is necessary here. You need to change something. You need to change your view about something. And stop waiting, I think. Although you are moving away from a situation. Some of you, you're moving away from one relationship into another. And others of you, this is the same relationship you're moving away from. Interesting. Really interesting. Read it, Taurus. It's going to work out. Don't be worried about taking that chance, taking that leap of faith. It's going to work out. Things can only get better. That's what I'm hearing. Things can only get better. Okay, so first card out, I think, is relationship. Second card out is divine guidance. Aries got that too. Third card out is blessings. So I'm saying things can only get better, Taurus, whatever that means to you. And then we have healing sounds and we have love. So let's get reading. Relationship. If you are struggling to find a loving, meaningful relationship, it may be worth checking on the relationship you have with yourself. For all of our relationships with others mirror the relationship we have with ourselves. If you feel that something is lacking in your relationship with another, you will often find the same thing lacking within you. When you find the meaning within yourself, you will see love. And you will see love within others. All transform when we transform. And this is what I'm saying to you. Those of you who feel that there's something, you've got the wrong end of the stick. Whatever you think it is not what it is. Right, divine guidance. Don't make a decision based on don't leave a relationship based on something. Think about this relationship card. Think about whatever's lacking in that person may be something that's lacking in you. Okay. Look within for answers. Follow your intuition, your own inner guidance. Listen to your heart. Follow your instincts, your gut feeling, even if it feels strange. Go with that which you feel energetically drawn to. Explore what you are energetically drawn to do. Stop, listen, really listen. Stop and feel, really feel. Let yourself go deep. The greatest wisdom is inside of you. And that's so true, because your gut will tell you, as I said, you will know. Right, so you have blessings. Your recent act of kindness has not gone unnoticed. This is about you giving. Here at the center of your reading. The universe thanks you for the kindness you showed another recently and bestows eternal love and blessings upon you. You are dearly loved by her and by the divine. By her and by the divine will of the one whose light fills both heaven and earth. Gently close your eyes as you receive this great blessing. Feel yourself being showered in heavenly light. Know that the entire universe resides in your heart. For you are part of life's endless blessings. Every act of kindness helps the world grow a little brighter. Every act of kindness is a blessing, not only unto others, but also unto oneself. For ultimately, we are one with spirit. We are all one spirit. Okay, and then we have healing sounds. And it says, over the next few days, find a crystal you are drawn to. You don't need to be an expert on crystals. Just pick up one intuitively. Try to find one small enough that you can carry with you. Hold it gently in your hands with your eyes closed. Relax and feel the healing energy radiating from it. Each crystal has a particular frequency and healing quality that is felt on a cellular level. And then we have love. And it says, let love guide your speech, thoughts and actions, and the relationship will dramatically improve. Know that love heals all things. It illuminates hearts and minds. It opens doors previously closed and reveals pathways previously hidden. Love has but one enemy, fear. So be fearless. The next time you are about to react or respond to any situation through fear, stop and replace that fear with love. You will be amazed by the results that this simple change in attitude can bring. And this is what I'm saying to you. I think that there is something that you are in a way afraid of, which causes you to make a decision, which I don't think you should do. There's some form of deception. It could be negative thinking that's taken over and making you react in a way out of fear. And remember, whatever's lacking in you, you could see lacking in someone else, or whatever's lacking in someone else could be lacking in you. So think about that as well. Trust your gut instincts. You're being divinely guided anyway. Okay. So we have the heart of the moment, rings of time, hidden beauty, and God speaks. So number 16, heart of the moment says, you are in a transition zone in your life and in relationships. It is one moment that will manifest as many opportunities, where one choice will open up many pathways to fulfillment for you. We always have a chance to create our future with our present choices. But at this time, you are in an especially fertile karmic period, having just come out of a cycle of learning and about to enter a new cycle. This is the time to be willing to take a chance, a risk, to be happy within yourself, no matter what is going on around you. Your life is about to take a karmic turn, and you can feel peace in that knowing. So definitely, as I said, you've got to take a leap of faith. You've got the Fool, you've got the Hierophant. Don't let negative thinking deepen your relationship. Don't let negative thinking interrupt your blessings, basically. So we have 44 rings of time, and it says, the divine is completely responsible for the timing of every event, opportunity, and happening of grace in your life. All you need to do is live your life. Everything else is taken care of for you now. This applies to all of your plans and the unfolding of all of your relationships. Let it all breathe and let the divine happen as it will. And then we have 45 hidden beauty, and it says, we got 44, 45, and it says, you may think you see the whole picture, but if you look deeper, you shall see something that brings you much joy, hope, and reassurance. There is more. There is a more beautiful perspective here. This is what the Hanged Man is all about. That affirms and nourishes you, and all involved in the situations of your life that are puzzling you at present. Take heed and relax. All is meant to be. All is as it is meant to be, and soon you too will be able to see. So, of course, there is definitely a perspective. A more beautiful perspective here, for sure. Okay, so then we have 33. And it says, you are being loved into becoming. Be open to being shown the divine genius that in all that is happening. If you feel you are being nudged, know you are being nudged by the divine. If you feel you are being held back, know you are being held back by the divine. All is happening perfectly for you, and all will unfold in divine timing. The divine is speaking to you. When you are captivated by the beauty of nature, or an illogical sense that everything is okay, that's the divine talking to you, reassuring you that it is all unfolding according to spiritual law, in perfect cooperation with your own destiny. So that is God speaks. So ask a question, Taurus, and the angels will give you an answer. Ask a question, and the angels will give you an answer. Ask your question, and the angels will give you an answer. Ask your question, and the angels will give you an answer. Ask a question, and the angels will give you an answer. Ask your question. Okay. Right, so first card out is recovery. Second card out is this one, perfect timing. Third card out is if you believe, things can only get better. Third card out is it's up to you. And fourth card out is let go. So that is all I have for you, Taurus. I hope you found this reading useful. Thank you for coming back to watch this video. If you like what you see and you like what you hear, please do like, subscribe and share. If this is a general reading, it may not resonate with everybody, but if it does resonate with you, that's great. And if this is not your story, please do not try to make it fit. If you'd like a personal reading, my details are in the description box below. Have a wonderful second half of May. Mwah. Many blessings to you. See you again soon.